Right now, as you watch this, 2 billion people on Earth cannot access clean drinking water, not because the planet is running dry. The global water crisis is not a future problem. It is happening today. Scientists estimate that by 2030, the world will face a 40% gap between freshwater supply. Walk through the villages of sub-Saharan Africa. Walk through the dry highlands of South Asia. Here, women and children spend 4 to 6 hours every day searching for water. Rivers that once fed entire nations are disappearing. Lake Pupo in Bolivia, once one of South America's largest lakes, has completely vanished. Climate change is accelerating this crisis. Droughts last longer. Glaciers that feed rivers for billions of people are melting. 2 billion people, 40% supply gap, vanishing lakes, melting glaciers. These are facts, not predictions. And the question that faces humanity is urgent. Where will the water come from? Scientists and engineers around the world have been asking a different question, one that sounds almost impossible at first. What if we could pull water directly out of the air? It turns out, the air around us holds an enormous hidden reservoir of water. At any given moment, the Earth's atmosphere contains an estimated 12.9 trillion tons of water vapor. This is not science fiction. The water is there, invisible and abundant. The answer is yes, and the technology that makes it possible is called atmospheric water generation, a machine that creates clean drinking water from nothing but the air itself. The concept behind atmospheric water generation is not new. Nature has been doing it for billions of years. Every morning, dew forms on leaves and grass. What engineers discovered is that if you could recreate this process artificially, cooling air until the moisture inside it condenses into liquid water, the first commercial atmospheric water generators appeared in the 1990s, primarily serving military forces, providing fresh water to troops. Over 3 decades, advances in materials science, refrigeration efficiency, and filtration technology transformed the field completely. The global atmospheric water generation market was valued at, by 2035, analysts project it will reach nearly $7 billion. So how exactly does a machine pull water from air? The science begins with a fundamental property of our atmosphere. Step 1. The machine draws in ambient air through large industrial intake fans. The fans pull thousands of cubic meters of air per hour through the system.
Step 2. That drawn-in air passes over a refrigeration cooling system that rapidly lower the air temperature. It condenses. The invisible vapor transforms into liquid water droplets. Billions of microscopic water molecules surrendering from gas to liquid. The collected water then moves into a multi-stage filtration system, first through sediment pre-filters that capture any physical particles. Next, the water passes through hollow fiber membrane filters, microscopic tubes with pores so impossibly small they physically block bacteria and viruses from passing through. But purification alone is not enough. Pure distilled water, stripped entirely of minerals. The result, perfectly purified, mineral-enhanced drinking water, created entirely from the moisture present in the surrounding air. Let us look inside the machine itself. An atmospheric water generator is a sophisticated integration of multiple precision engineering systems. The intake fans are engineered for maximum airflow efficiency with minimum energy consumption. The refrigeration system is the beating heart of the machine. Advanced compressors rapidly chill the incoming airstream. What makes modern AWG systems remarkably energy efficient is heat exchange technology is captured and recycled. After condensation, the harvested water enters the pre-filtration stage. These pre-filters trap dust, pollen, airborne contaminants. The activated carbon filter stage is a marvel of surface chemistry that chemically traps dissolved compounds, chlorine, organic matter, and taste-affecting substances. The UVC sterilization chamber is the final and decisive biological defense. Destroys the DNA structure of bacteria and viruses. Finally, the mineralization system restores the water to its natural healthy balance, precisely calibrated to ensure every single liter of produced water meets World Health Organization drinking water standards. Around the world, a new generation of companies is racing to scale atmospheric water generation from niche technology. Watergen, founded in Israel in 2009, is perhaps the most recognized name in atmospheric water generation globally. Their systems are now deployed across India, Vietnam, Uzbekistan, the United States, Latin America, and the African continent. From India comes Maitri Aquatech, and they have already installed water-from-air public kiosks at major railway stations serving millions of commuters across India. Genac Technology, their systems have been deployed from the Sahara Desert. Operating reliably in relative humidity levels, their hydro panels combine solar photovoltaic power with hygroscopic material technology that absorbs water vapor directly from air, MOFs. These ultra-porous crystalline structures can capture water molecules from air at humidity levels. At the largest scale, AWG water technologies from a single large-scale installation, enough clean drinking water to supply a small city. The most transformative impact of this technology: remote villages, isolated islands, disaster zones, desert communities, the places where a water pipeline will simply never be built. The Moses West Foundation deployed atmospheric water generators across the island, providing safe, clean drinking water. Military forces around the world have adopted atmospheric water generators for forward operating bases in remote hostile terrain. Hospitals and rural clinics in regions with chronically unreliable water supply are deploying AWG technology. On low-lying islands, atmospheric water generation offers something remarkable: a water source that is completely independent of local geology. Rapidly growing cities with infrastructure are deploying AWG systems to supplement overburdened municipal water supplies. When connected to solar panels, just sunlight and air, producing clean drinking water indefinitely, in complete independence. But atmospheric water generation is not yet a perfect or complete solution. These machines require substantial electricity to operate, and energy costs money. Most current AWG systems consume between 0.3 and 2 kilowatt-hours of electricity per liter of water produced.
The second significant challenge: humidity dependency. Most conventional AWG systems require a minimum relative humidity. A commercial AWG unit capable of supplying clean water to a small community can cost between $10,000 and $50,000 to purchase and install. Filters need regular replacement every few months. Compressor systems require periodic professional servicing. Keeping these machines running reliably over years, the next generation of solutions is already being developed. Solutions that will transform what these machines can do. Next generation metal organic framework materials, for the first time making reliable atmospheric water generation viable in some of the world's most desperately dry desert regions. Future AI optimized systems automatically scheduling and adjusting operation to maximize water production during optimal conditions. Fully solar-powered AWG networks could operate as completely distributed water utilities for entire communities. By 2040, buildings that produce their own water from the surrounding air, just as solar panels already allow buildings to generate their own electricity. Emergency response AWG units providing clean, safe drinking water to survivors before any other form of relief infrastructure can possibly arrive. By 2050, entirely water-independent communities, towns and cities generating 100% of their water needs. The atmosphere holds more fresh water than all the rivers on Earth combined. Humanity is only just beginning to learn how to drink from the sky. Water from air is not a miracle. It is science. This has been Trillionaire World. If this changed the way you see the world, subscribe.